Welcome to Let's Play Solitaire, and thanks for joining us. Today we will be tackling a random game. I will not be editing it, and I will just show you how to methodically break down and solve all these different situations you're going to run into. If you want more specific tips on top of that, you can always check out these videos. I would highly recommend Solitaire Complete Tip Guide. That's my favorite if you have not checked that out already. Let's go ahead and get started here. First things first, I like to go for the columns right here, and then draw pile, that's right here, and then save early cards in the draw pile as insurance, which you'll probably see a lot of later. So let's go ahead and start with a draw pile. We can move this 8. Now this 2 is a tricky card. We're going to move it just to see what's underneath it. Sometimes this can hold us up if we don't have an ace of clubs where we can move it up top. But we do want to open up the column there, and that's kind of good. It allows us to move the 5 of diamonds over. I think we will, but we're going to hold off just in case there's some weird situation. But I think like 90% of the time we're going to want to move it over there. But we'll see. We're going to hold off. This is our insurance card. We got really lucky here. That's going to be our insurance card. We're going to save this for later. You want to have 1 or 2 of these cards at the front of the draw pile. If you can hold 1 of these, 2 of these cards, your odds of solving these kind of puzzles go way up. They just do, because you can manipulate the rest of the cards in the draw pile. It gives you a lot more combinations to solve it. Same thing with these cards. We're going to hold off on this until later. We are going to start playing out of the back. There's a king. Not sure if I want to go red or black. I'm actually leaning toward waiting and getting that red king, because if you remember, there is a jack of diamonds here. If we get a black queen under that red king, we can open up another column, and if we start doing that, we're going to be able to solve this fairly quickly, potentially. And that is a red queen. That's not the one we want. We can play the 7. And remember, when we're playing out at the back of the draw pile, it's not going to affect the makeup of the cards in the front. So we want to always play from the back first. That way we can maximize the number of looks. It may take a little longer, but you're going to get bottlenecked or slowed down a lot less, and you're going to have way better odds, and your percentages of solving these type of puzzles will go up. So let's go back again, and I think the option was the king, right? No, we wanted to move that ace. We'd like to move this ace, actually. So the trick is, can only move 1 card there. I think we're going to just play everything here. We want to move this ace of clubs as well. We'd like to move the ace in the back, but we're going to wait on that. So we're going to move the 2 of hearts there. Ace of clubs goes there. And then more importantly, we're going to open up this column here. And that 10 of clubs is a good card, because that may open up this column all the way. Yes, it does. That's very good. Now we've got a spot for the king. And again, I would want to play this king of diamonds. We move 2 cards in front. So what we're going to do is, we're not going to play this king. We're going to play the king of diamonds, but we could play both is another option. I think we're just going to play both. That's going to be a simpler. Don't want to make things too complicated. So we'll play both kings there. And there's the black queen that we're going to want to get down. We shouldn't have any problem moving that down later on, but not yet. We will get to it at a certain point. I'm cautious on this 2 of spades. I don't want to move it yet. Though it's kind of tempting. What do we have? We have the ace of spades there. I think we're going to move the 2 of spades down. It's fine. If we didn't have an ace of spades in the draw pile, I would consider holding off on that. We're just going to play all these cards through and then kind of see where it goes on the back of the draw pile, and then we'll manipulate the front. So we'll drop the 4. We'll move this 3 over. 2 of diamonds can't move yet. We'll figure out a way to get that out of there. Red queen will move. We're going to play the black queen in the front of the draw pile. We're going to hold this till later. And yeah, we'll just go through again here. So this 4 of clubs is our first card. That's our new insurance card. Or that is our insurance card still. Now we want to be careful not to play it straight up here, but to play it down here so we can move that 3 of diamonds over. But not yet, not yet. We're going to hold it. And it looks like now is going to be the time we're going to play it because there's no other moves. So the question is, do we play just the 4 or do we play more than that? And the answer to that is we're not going to play this 8 yet. We're going to hold it. The reason being is we want to drop this queen. If we play 2 cards, the 7 of clubs is going to drop. And when the 7 of clubs drops, we can't play it. So we're just going to play that way and then drop the queen. That's also going to drop this 7 of hearts, which we can't play. And this other queen, which we can. So we'll see if we can work something out here. And it'll drop the king as well. We can't play that. So we're not going to play this queen yet. We're going to go back and we're going to play this queen. And that will allow us to move this jack over. That's a 7. That's not a bad card because now we can open up this column with the 6 of clubs. And now that was a tough card for us. What we need to do is find a black king, the king of spades, and get that in an open column. We don't have an open column right now, so we may have to actually go back and redo some stuff. We didn't necessarily know this was here, though, so that may be something we do. We may end up going back to the point where if you see this red queen of hearts, we may go back to where the red queen of hearts came from and play this queen instead. Or not. Yeah, so we may do that. In fact, I may just do that right now, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go back and do that right now. I think that move is way more valuable, opening up this column, because then we can come back and play a king and a queen out of here. So we're going to go all the way back to where that queen came from. We didn't know it was there, but that's something to watch out for in these type of games. Okay, so we've taken that queen out. Not going to play it. We can play... We can play this queen because we were playing 2 red ones, right? Or there were 2 black queens, I believe. So 7 goes, 6 goes here. Now we can move this queen over. And there's a 600 there. Not the best card, not the worst card, but we wanted to get that open if we can. And we'll just kind of play through here. So let's see, 4 diamonds we can't play. We can play the ace of spades. That's good. That's real good. Now we can move the 2 of spades up. And we just have to figure out a way to get another ace out. Let's go through again here. So you can't play that. Alright, you can't play any of these options here. We're going to go back to the 4. And this time we may play the 8 as well, if there's no way to bring down the queen. So let's see, this was a 3. There, okay, there was a king under there. We're going to wait on this 8 because we want to play this queen right here. And then we'll move the 7 underneath the 8, the black 8, and then the 9 will be right there. So we'll do that the next time around. So we're going to go through again. And let's just see if there's another move behind there. There's nothing there. Okay. So we're going to play the queen. We're going to play the 8. And we're going to cross our fingers that we can find another move here. Okay, that's a good card. Jack is a good card. We'll play that over there. 6 of diamonds. That is not a good card. We'll see what we have here. We may be a little bit stuck here. Let's go through again. There's a 9. There's a king. And I don't know that we have another way out. Well, there may be another way out of this. This 2 of hearts is actually holding us up right here. And there's potentially another way out of this. If you remember what we did earlier with the two queens, the two red queens, or two black queens, I'm sorry, where we took this red queen out of here, we're going to do the same thing here. There's two twos, you'll notice, right? There's a two of diamonds and a two of hearts. We are going to make sure that the two of hearts goes back up here if that's where it came from. If it didn't come from here, we're not going to play it from anywhere else. And we're going to play this two of diamonds instead over here. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. And then we'll see if there's a card that we can continue the game with over here. So we're going to undo a bunch to get to that point. So bear with me here. And you can always fast forward, like 10, 15 seconds. If that's easier to do for you, maybe 20 seconds. Okay, so the two of hearts needs to go back to where it came from. Wow, I can't believe I pulled that. That's a mistake sometimes you make early. I try not to do it all the time. If you get early in the game, you pull down the two of hearts. Okay, we'll put it right there. And that can sometimes hold up an entire game, which is kind of what it did right here. So we'll see if there's another way out here. We'll play that there. And then we'll just kind of methodically play these cards down. And let's see here. The 4 was our first card. Not playing that two of hearts. We need to pull 1 for the ace, right? And we can't play the red queen, I believe. Yeah, so we're just going to play this king. We're going to come back. The ace of spades should be in the back there. There's the ace of spades. And again, we're not playing this queen yet. We're going to try to play the queen out of here, I believe. So let's go through again. And the two of hearts is kind of... well, not totally. We just need to get this 5 down to here, and the 4 as well. So what we're going to do in this situation is we are going to go play this 4. And then when it resets, the 5 should be able to play next. So, but while we play the 4, we're going to move this 3 right here. And then that'll allow us to move some other cards around, specifically the queen, the black queen. We can move this jack over as well. So let's go through again here. And I'm not going to play this yet. I'm going to see what other moves we have. We want to move this ace of clubs. We will later. Course of action, of course, is going to be 5 of clubs, 4 of hearts. Then we're going to open this 3 up, I think, and a 10. So that was one angle. The other angle, of course... oh no, the other angle we'll get this 3 of spades up because we have a 2 of spades in the draw pile right here. And I think we can also play this king now. So we'll put that down there. There's the 2 of spades. Actually, I may want to take that back. Let's go back one more time here. No, we're not going to take it back. So we can play both queens. Let me go back here. We're going to play the queen back from the draw pile. And we'll play the queen in the front of the draw pile later. We're going to move this jack over here. And there was the 7-6. We played that. There was the queen we wanted to move over. That's why we did play the red queen from here. We had 2 6s again. Once we move the 2 of spades, we'll move this up, and then we'll move that 2 of diamonds over and see if we can find another move here. So let's go through again. And hopefully not going too fast here. But looks like our next play is going to be the queen. And only the queen. We're not going to play the 8 yet with a 7 because we want the ace of clubs down. And we also want this deuce of spades. This deuce of spades is a very important card at this moment right now. So going through again. And there we have the 2 of spades. That's the card we want to play. Now we can move the 3 of spades up. There's the 2 of diamonds. The big question is, what was under those 2 of diamonds? That's the question. Gonna find out here. A 5 of spades. Okay. We just need to figure out where that 4 of spades is, and then we could play 5 of spades, 6 of spades up. If we can't find a 4 of spades, we might be done here. So nothing there, nothing there. There may be, well, there is the club angle too, which we may be trying here. Let's see, there's a 4 of diamonds. I'm reluctant to bring that down. So I'm not going to bring it down yet. We are going to play these cards in the front, though. Going to play the ace of clubs. Going to play this 8. We'll play the deuce of clubs, and then we'll play the 7 of diamonds right here. That was a jack. That was kind of a good card. We move that over here. There's the 6 of diamonds. So that's a good card for us, because now we can open up this 5 of spades column. And keep our fingers crossed that there's something we can play. That card keeps us alive. That's the 10 of spades. Going to move that over, and we'll just keep our fingers crossed again that there's something else in there. That's a very good card. That means we can move some diamonds up and clubs up, because these diamonds were really holding us up. And we couldn't move the clubs up, so that's a very good card. Let's see what's under there. Oh, that's great. 4 of spades. We've got this solved pretty much. You'll see in just a minute here, but we're going to solve this one way or another. So, diamond's going to go up. We're going to move the 4, 5, and 6 of spades up. 4 of spades, 5 of spades, 6 of spades. Going to move the 3 of clubs, 4 of clubs, and we're going to go, we can't go hearts, but we can go 5. Oh no, we can't go that way. So, next move, of course, is going to be to debate whether or not to play. I think we're going to have to move this 10. Even though I don't like to, because if we move the 10, we don't change the draw pile, but we can move this 4 diamonds up. So we should be good here. We're just going to play this 10 right here. And the reason why is that allows us to move this 9 over here. Oh, Jack is a perfect card right there. And like I said, we're going to solve this one way or another. There's the ace. And now it's just a matter of moving all the cards up. So 4 of diamonds up, 5 of diamonds up. We'll move the 6 of diamonds up to uncover that. Okay. We'd like to get to this 2, of course. But we'll need to move a 7 first, which we can't. We need to either go like diamond spades combo, but we'll see what's behind here. There we go. There's a 9. We can move this over here. I don't think it matters on the 8, so we won't move it yet. There's a king. And there is the 8 of diamonds, but we can't move that yet. We'll have to figure something out here. There's the 10 of diamonds. We're going to drop that down. And of course, there is a 3, but we can't really move it yet. We'd like to go the 9 and the 8 down and then move some other stuff around. Gonna hold off on this for just a minute here. But that will be a critical card, actually. Yep, I think that's going to be our play right now. We're going to play the 7 of hearts right here. And that's going to allow us to move the 7 of diamonds up. Because what we're going to do, of course, if you see the 7 of diamonds, 7 of hearts, is shift the 6 of clubs over. So that goes up there. And now we just got to figure out how to drop the 7 of clubs. And then we've got it solved. Next card that's going to show up is going to be the queen. However, we can get to it the other way too. But we're just going to show you how it shows up. There's the queen. We'll play that. That's just, if you can manipulate a draw pile like that toward the end of the game, you're going to solve a lot more of that. You can also do it the other way in this situation, but you can't always do that. So let's go back again, and this 9 clubs should drop. We'll play the 9 of clubs. And now, of course, this 8 of diamonds is going to drop next. We can play the 8 of diamonds, 7 of clubs, 2 of hearts up, 3 of hearts up, and of course we have solved it. And that is going to wrap this up. I am signing out. I would like to thank you for watching and wish you good luck.